Alright, we back for the first time ever. That didn't make any sense, but I don't care. This is gonna be my first ever My Way Kogma ADC. The whole reason why I'm doing this kind of let's play, walkthrough kind of thing, because ever since Kogma got nerfed so hard, a lot of people haven't really been using him, while I think, in all personal, beliefs, I think that he's still one of the strongest ADCs out there. With the current meta of tanky champs, tanky top lane, tanky jungle, tanky support, like it's all based around tanks, and I feel like Kogma's the #1 person next to Lucian that can, alright, there's the fog of war. Alright, let's turn off all that. I think Kogma is the one person next to Lucian who can shred tanks absolutely instantly. Well, Lucian and Tristana, but Tristana takes a while to get there, while Kogma, it could just be in 15 minutes that he can be an automatic tank shredder and carry the game. So, I mean, in all honesty, it just kind of... Kogma is a weird kind of ADC. He's not mobile at all, so I just want to get that out there right away. He's not mobile, so if you're trying to fly around the map and crap like that, it's not gonna happen. Like there, I just died, with Braum meta. Everything I'm saying isn't making sense, but the best support that goes with Kogma is Braum, because you can just proc his passive over and over and over again. That's also another thing you want to do. Do not waste Kogma's passive, because most likely when you die, the enemy team is going to be at 0 to no health. So if you're going to just waste that passive for a kill, it's just going to be the stupidest thing that you could have ever done. Now, as you can see, hold on, oh god, I'm all new to this. As you can see, I wanted to really make this video because I carried my team out of a 4 versus 5 deficit, because Fiora just now, as you saw, AFK'd, and I just want to get to the point across that you shouldn't just give up and type in all chat GG just because one person's AFK. If your jungler is smart, he'll go take over top lane and he'll get all that top XP. While, and also, look at that, Rengar died to Braum. Didn't even notice. So, if there is an AFK, there is a huge chance, especially in rank, that he'll come back in the game. So, I say never give up. And as you can see, Kate is also one of my counters, because she has such way more far range than I do, because of freaking just basic attacking me to death. And Thresh and her, she can just place down a trap and I'll be dead. So in this kind of situation, you really want to play extra careful and just farm up and get Rageblade. Rageblade's going to be your #1 thing to get ever, because once you get Rageblade, that's an automatic power spike times 10,000. In all honesty, like once you get Rageblade and then Hurricane and then Bork, you are basically set for life. I mean, granted, it does sound like a lot, but if you just farm up, get Cole, and just sit in lane and farm and poke when your jungler comes over, because most likely if you just do that WEQ combo, they will be dead, or they won't have enough health for you to they won't have enough health to get out, and your jungler can just jump right on top of it and grab it. And as you can see, it's a very farm heavy game right now. In the early stages, it's just poking back and forth. You're not really missing much. What was that? Let's go forward a couple minutes. As we get to 8 minutes, I died again. As you can see, I am currently 2-2. I wish I could show you where I got those kills. The first one obviously was Thresh, and then 1-1. Alright, it's coming up. Even as you can see, Riven got actually pretty fed during this game, but in all honesty, I mean, it's really just farm. And if you don't like farming and you can't really poke early, like his early game is very bad, this is not your kind of champion. If you like just hella attack speed, dragging it out till late game, and basically being the carry of your team. Also, having a team built around you, because if you don't have a team built around the Kogma method, protect the Kogma, as people say, you're not going to win this game whatsoever. Like, in all honesty, you have a better chance of what's the word? Oh my god. You have a better chance of soloing their entire... Oh my god, what is going on? Thank you. You just lock on to Kogmaw, please? Thank you. Oh, there we go. Alright, so I risked myself to get that kill for Rengar. I killed Rengar. That's my second kill. I'm repeating myself a lot, but you know, it's my first time doing this. Give me a break. But that was my second kill. I killed Kogma, and I killed Rengar. And the more that you can get him snowballing and just get a few early kills, you can get Rage Blades so much faster. I mean, they go up the price on it and did all this crap to it. But in all honesty, you buy 10 minutes, you should have it if you're farming well and doing all that crap. As you can see, I'm getting out farmed absolutely by 24 farm. So I'm not doing a great job farming. I'm basically trying to sneak in as much as I can without being poked down half to death because of Caitlyn's huge damage early game and long distance. And also our Yasuo absolutely sucked this game. So basically this is a game where we had no chance of winning. We had absolutely 0.0 chance of doing anything, and we brought it back in flying colors. So basically this is when Fiora comes back and everyone's level 6, 7. She is basically useless until very late game. Why I didn't go over and help everyone is because I was dumb and trying to get farm over helping my team in that team fight. So whenever there's an opportunity to help, like in the dragon area or something, wait for everyone to use their abilities, then go in, and then you'll have a better opportunity of catching kills just off guard and catching just catching a few easy kills. So as you can see, there's just a lot of farming back and forth, and if you have like a champion on the other side that can poke you so hard, please do not try to engage. It's very, very hard for you to win a team fight, or not, just win a battle between someone. Why this Rengar didn't run away, I have no idea. It was just pretty bronze for him to stay. I don't think he thought I had flash. What was I saying? I can't remember crap. But without Rage Blade, you're not going to win any 1v1, potentially 1v1 fights. There's just no way. He doesn't have enough early game damage, and you'll just get shreked. I mean, maybe with your ulti, and if you can poke him down a lot beforehand, and you'll start seeing that more and more as the game progresses, that your ulti is going to be your best friend. You have to get good with Kogma's ulti, predicting that these people are going to walk in a straight line, and you're going to get them. That's basically the huge message I want to get across. They're walking right straight, so aim in front of them, and 9 out of 10 times they're going to keep on walking straight and not try to dodge it because they think that your ulti does nothing. This was kind of a really bad, that Thresher got really good, but 20-second cooldown. My freaking, well, he was just like, hey dude, I was like, get away, and he didn't do anything to try and get away. I mean, granted he did get hooked and pushed back, but he tried to 1v1 them. As you can see, top laner still 0-0-0, mid laner 1 and 2, Maokai 0 and 3, and then I'm 3 and 4. So there we go, 1 and 3. So right now I'm the #1 person that has to carry this game. I'm the #1 person who has to snowball, farm in lane, and get the win, because all in all of my other teammates aren't going to be doing anything other than protecting me. And if you get that message across and you're doing good as Kogma and you tell your team, hey, protect me, if you don't protect me, you're not going to get anywhere, maybe they'll listen to you. Sometimes I've had a team that just doesn't listen, and then I get caught out 8,000 times a game because I have no peel. That's the number one thing that you need with Kogma is peel. If you don't have any peel on your team, then how are you supposed to get off any damage? Because Kogma, he's so slow and so immobile that all these assassin champs that are in meta, like if you're going to play Kogma and you got a chance to ban like Zed, Talon, Rengar, I mean sometimes Riven, she doesn't really have that much mobility with these lower elo people, like myself, but so, I mean, just all these assassins are your absolute worst enemy. Like, if this Azir was actually good, then that'd be your worst enemy. I mean, he can just poke you down from the backline and just absolutely destroy you. So right now, just some more farming, some more farming, some more farming. For the most part, laning phase should be relatively easy and calm if you don't have a Braum or someone with heavy CC like Bard or Thresh or someone. Like if you have those kind of guys, then obviously go in if he like Braum hits his passive, and then you can proxy it. Go in, do it, and try to get a few easy kills, because you know his damage isn't too terrible, but it's still not good enough to basically sustain in lane until late game, because late game is when you blossom into a beautiful butterfly. No really intentions ended there with this skin, but late game is where you want to drag this out to with Kogma. You can't do anything early game, but right when you hit that Bork and have Rage Blade and Hurricane, that's when you actually become deadly and useful, because most of the game and most of the laning phase, probably for 20 minutes, you're gonna be useless. I'm gonna be flat out honest, you're gonna be useless. You're not gonna be doing anything with your life other than farming and trying to get Rage Blade, Bork, and Ruin's Hurricane. If you don't have those, you're not gonna do anything. I mean, once you get Hurricane, you can be a little bit more help, because you got that hitting two people at once, and Rage Blade being absolutely less OP than what it was, but still good with Kogma. Still lots of damage outburst, and still, oh my god, what a, yeah, oh my god. I think we turn this. Yep, we do. Nope, okay, yeah, she gets away. But then there's a Thresh that stays, and guess what? Oh, and then there's a Riven that TP'd in the bush. That was actually pretty smart. Everyone lives. Wow, I didn't even realize that. I was just watching as we go. As you can see, also our jungler ganked bot, and I'm right now just gonna take this advantage, even though he's basically, I mean, he's Maokai, so he can take the sustain, he can take the damage. So I was gonna take as much opportunity to catch up and farm as I could, because I'm still getting out farmed, not as much, because this Caitlyn really worried about kills instead of farming. And you can see I just sniped someone. I just sniped this Thresh that wouldn't go back because he thought, hey, he's not going to land his ulti. But guess what? I can. That's what all good Kogma's got to do, because you're going to do a lot of damage. You're going to lower their health. But if you can't hit that ulti, you're going to miss so many kill opportunities and so many just overall chances to get yourself fed and rolling. Like, if you don't get a few kills early game, you're basically gonna be useless. You're gonna just be farming, and no one wants that. I don't want to do that all game, so I'm gonna try my best to farm, get kills, and help as much as I can, even though having no damage, it's kind of hard. So basically, there's still a lot more in lane gameplay footage. I'm just repeating myself so you guys get this, because Kogma's not useless. Kogma's very useful, very good. If you see like 5 tanks on one team, like, well, not 5, but you know, like 3 or 2 tanks, you should probably go Kogma so that you can just shred them. Like right now, Kogma wasn't my best choice, but I was like, I want to win this game, so I'm gonna pick my main, and go and kill everybody, and hopefully it goes out. The tab goes well. But right now, as you can see, we're still down 7-14. It's not looking good. It's really not. And they engaged in a 3 versus 4 for some reason. I don't know why. But that was horrible. Alright, I'm gonna start moving it around. But I tried to go and get a quick kill, but then I realized, hey, this is a bad idea. And do I snipe him? I snipe him? Nope, I don't have any mana. Alright. See, you can, and especially with Braum, I mean, you can do so much. That slow, that passive, and boom, ulti. I don't think I get her. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. I get both of them. But granted, I died, but I still got a double kill, and I gave the kill to Thresh, and I didn't even mean to do that. I just wanted both of those kills. See, right now, I got Rage Blade, and guess how much? I'm doing so much more damage than I was doing early game, and it's absolutely phenomenal how that one item can change your whole entire day. And with Boots doing more attack speed, you're mowing people down left and right. That's what you want to be doing. As you can see, Yasuo is 1 in 5. He's not being useful whatsoever. He's very bad, and basically he didn't really care about this game. Fiora is still level 8, while everyone else in the world is level 11, level 12, you know. So Fiora's having a little bit of trouble getting back in the game. Nice win wall by Yasuo, but he's still not. Oh yeah, okay, they capitalized. They get a kill off this. Somehow Maokai got that. But now we're back in lane and we're still farming. So see, it's even 20 minutes and we're still farming. I want to get the emphasis across farming with Kogmaw so you can get those few items that actually make the world of difference. Like once I get Hurricane, I'll start moving mid. But until then, oh, look at that snipe. Oh my god. See how easy it is to do something? Right there, I just got focused by Rengar. And Rengar did the right thing throughout this whole game by focusing me. And boom, passive, proxied. Boom. I killed him. Well, granted, I could have played that out better. Go back to like going into the bush and then sniping him off little by little when Rengar was around. But in all honesty, there's not much you can do in that situation when you're pushed out that far and Rengar's right there. You don't have enough mobility or anything to get across. I mean, you could get Boots of Swiftness or Boots of Mobility, but I honestly like attack speed boost because it just helps me move my pace along and move along my build path. And it's still 13-20. We're down 5k gold, so it's not looking well whatsoever. But still, that doesn't mean you can give up. Right now, I'm an 8-6 Kogmaw, and if you have a Kogmaw who knows how to position and how to burst people down, then don't give up in the game. Don't give up yet. But basically, another huge point I want to get across is I haven't really been pointing out is positioning with Kogmaw. Like if there's a team fight going on, let everyone do their ultis and basically fight each other, and then you come in and do the cleanup. Like let all the bad and the bad get out. Let all the burst damage go out. As you can see right here, Yasuo goes right in the middle for some reason because he's stupid. And then Rengar just farming top, free farming. But, and Caitlyn's doing better than me right now. Is she? A little bit, yeah. Got more kills, but that's just because my team can't get any. I have 8 out of 13 kills, so obviously I have to do something. Up. Go back. Jump back. Alright, let's see what happens here. As you can see, I got kind of stuck, and this Caitlyn thought that she could 1v1 me, but I got that ulti off, and look how much damage that ulti did. And that wasn't even when she was low on health, that was half health. And I absolutely obliterated her, like with Rage Blade and your attack speed boots, plus my, what is that called? Recurve bow. I do so much just in general damage on hit. Look at that. I mean, I just stood under turret and shot him multiple times, and then we're gonna grab this turret right here. And then Riven's coming by, which I try to hide in the bush and position myself so I can get as much damage off as possible before I die. But I couldn't do anything. I couldn't get enough damage. It was too mobile. And I told my friend to back off. He was trying to 1v1 her, but it wouldn't have worked out. Honestly. Doesn't have enough damage. Now we're down 5k gold still. Like, you're gonna think, how did you guys come out on top? We got an 0-2 Fiora, level 10, while everyone's level 13, a 1-6 Yasuo, who's not helping in any situation, is building Trinity Force instead of getting, like, Infinity Edge or more crit, so he has 100% crit rate. But it's all about being helpful in team fights when you can be. Oh, my friend. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. We lose drag right here. Yeah, we lose drag. And Inferno drag so helpful for early game damage. Like, if you can get Mountain Drakes and Inferno and Cloud, those are very helpful with Kogma. Like, Ocean Drake, not that useful because of health and mana. I mean, sure, it's nice, but you don't use that much. You use in your W. And look at this. I'm 1v1 and I flashed and I got her. Oh, double kill with that Rage Blade at 6 stacks. It's as easy as that. It's literally as easy as that. Pressing W, following them, bursting them down, flashing for the kill. I mean, it's honestly that easy. But with the main thing with Kogma though in team fights, late game, we're hidden late game, but you're up. But they have all these assassins that can snipe you off, that can kill you. So that's why you want your team to go in first, have them all focus each other, and then if you come in second to last, kinda ish, they won't even remember about you, especially at this elo. They're going to be way too focused in the team fight and not realize, hey, their ADC is not here. But if you're nearby and go in very, very, very soon after they use all their ultis and you just mow down people left and right, they won't even know what happened. And as you can see, I still have 12 out of the 17. I have 12 out of the 17 kills. So obviously, I'm doing something right. So we're pushing top lane, we're bot lane. We're pushing bot lane because you gotta breach as many gates as you can before absolutely marching mid. And I got grabbed. I kind of purposely did, but because I was like, oh, I know I can take on Thresh. But that doesn't happen. I die, and Rengar is an absolute bitch to deal with when you're playing any sort of immobile ADC. And then, wow, she actually W'd Caitlyn's ulti. That was actually pretty nice. Alright, let's move forward. Uh-oh. Not what I meant. Not what I meant to do. Where were we? Alright. I think this is right. Right? Nope. I think right here. Yep. Alright. We'll just start right here. Nothing happens. I'm 12-8. Alright, look. All the odds are stacked against us. We don't have anything. It's 18 to 29. They have more turrets. They got more gold. And thank God that I actually had some tanks on my team. And then this Yasuo just dies again. And the jungle actually got kills. So that's good. He actually knows how to play Maokai. And I'm coming mid. I'm trying to farm out the wave so that there's nothing between me or the enemy. If you got minions there, you do not want that. And as you can see, I do run out a lot during team fights. Like, I do not want to be in that front line. If I'm in that front line, I'm going to die. That's the one thing that has to keep in your head. If you are right in the middle of that fight, you're going to die. So whenever you get hooked or ultied or something, walk out and try to divert the attention from you to another person. Because if you're going to get focused by the enemy team, you're basically screwed. You're not going to be able to do anything or anything. Like right here, I walk out for some reason. I walked out. Okay. And... oh, no. Okay, I did the right thing. As you can see, I just got a double kill, and And I think it was a triple. Yep, triple kill. Alright, let's rewatch. Because I had no idea what just happened. Thresh hooked, I went back in, and I positioned myself right near him and away from Rengar, because I saw that Rengar was on the left side, and I went forward, because I don't want to get boosted there, mowed down by Rengar, because he can do that so easily to me, especially when he has his ulti up. Like Azir, look how much damage he just did. You're a very squishy ADC, and that's why I kind of recommend getting Bork and Bloodthirster, go kind of back to back if you're getting bursted down so much that you can't do anything. But mainly you just want to stay away from assassin like champions. Look at that, look at that. That's all on my ADC. Snipe, boom. See how many potential kills that you can get if you land your ulti. That's the main #1 thing that you want to do. Now granted, we're catching up 24 to 30. We still only have 2 turrets, no drags, but it still doesn't look good. And that doesn't mean you should give up. When you have someone as fed as Kogmaw, you don't want to give up or FF or anything. You just want to know. You just want to know that your Kogmaw can play, really. But you won't until you kind of learn that he actually knows what he's doing and not just doesn't sit out in front and just sits in the front line and dies. Like, if you're playing Kogmaw, do not stay in the front line. Do not try to solo champions. Always have your support beside you, because at any given moment you can get bursted down by someone, even if you're just trolling the or not trolling, just walking around jungle, farming top lane. Oh, look at that, Yasuo actually did something. It's 2-8. Hooray. Wow, yeah, this was such an easy game. But honestly, always have someone by your side so that if you get focused, they can divert their attention off of you, and then the enemy will start attacking them over you. And then you can just step back and then get into position and start mowing them down. Positioning is the #1 thing that you want to do. And what that means is basically stepping out of the fight to get into a position in which you can just sit there and shoot at people without being, you know, the #1, just not without being #1 of attention. And right now I did get Wit's End second, because it just got a buff to 40 bonus magic damage on hit, which is a lot. I mean, a lot. Along with his passive, which does like 20, so you're doing 60 magic damage on hit. And we finally got a drag, so that's good news. That was a I don't know. That was a drag. I could go back and check, but I'm not going to. But as you can see right here, what I was just saying, you get bursted down by people almost instantaneously, especially Rengar, who can just double Q you and just wreck your day. And basically, you have to get across to your team, especially to your tanks. If you die, there's no chance for you to win. Honestly, if you keep on constantly getting caught out and doing nothing, as you can see, Yasuo is trying to breach the gates, which is good. Trying to divert the tension from mid to bot lane, which is great job. You know, he's doing something useful other than feeding. But you really just gotta have that peel and communication with your team, being like, hey, I do all the damage on this team, and I'm the only one who's fed on this team. So how about you help me out? I'm going to walk back, you do your thing, and then I'll come in and help once all the hectic crap is done. And I think just, okay, no. Alright, we're all rotating bot lane to get these free 2 kills. You know, catching up with gold, especially in games like this, and try to kill people off so that you can have potential Baron attempts, potential drag attempts, potential turrets. Killing people right now is really, it's good to do if you have the team for it, if you have the damage for it, and you know that you won't die. Go ahead, do it. Go if you think you're not gonna die. I mean, it's all on you to actually wow, good job. But It's honestly all on you if you're going to. Like, look, they were fighting them. They distracted. They got 2 kills. Yeah, so it was dead again. 3 and 9. Oh. And right now we're pushing mid. I mean, look at that. Look at that. That was close. That was honestly close. Let me rewind that and see what happens here. Alright, so we got the turret. Turret's #1 thing. If you're gonna get bursted down by a Rengar or someone, he jumps right on me. So I try to run away real quick, but then he somehow jumps on me again. Excuse me? I'm kind of confused. Just a little bit. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. So first, he ulties. He's gonna jump on me, as you can see. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, he flashes onto me. But thank God I had enough lifesteal to actually save my life. Just thankfully. But people like them, you really... It's hard to say what to do in that situation. It's basically safer to think, hey, where is this guy coming from? Is he going to be coming from directly from mid? Is he going to be coming flanking around? Which is usually what they're going to do in high reloads, but not in this one. So, be aware of your surroundings when you're an immobile champion like Kogmaw. You know, if you're going to get bursted down like somebody by Riven or Azir or Rengar, you just got to be aware and position yourself to your team's advantage. If you don't, what are you going to do? You're just going to die over and over and over again and not help your team succeed and do something? Exactly. So, positioning, #1. Farming. Actually, you know what? Farming, #1. Positioning, #2. And getting the right build, which if you look right there, I'm doing the right build. I'm getting Last Whisperers last because of the potential damage that they have. You know, if I hit Rengar with that, let's see how much, 12% less damage. That could be a life or death situation's 12 damage. Right here, we just got a really good team fight. There was only 2 of them, and there was my whole team. So we kind of wrecked them. So with I was saying to go Baron, but nobody was really listening to me. But with Kogmaw also, you can take objectives like dragons and barons so easily because he has so much burst damage. Like, watch this dragon's health. I mean, baron. Look at this. Boom, 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 boom. You're just draining him non-stop. And thank God they didn't steal that. And our guy could actually... There we go. And that's GG. If you want to rewatch, we're going to rewatch it real quick. See, we're taking Baron, and these 2 people thinking that they can steal and end the game. So Riven tries to ulti, doesn't, and Rengar jumps in and couldn't do anything. Because guess what? There's 5 of us and 2 of them. So I bet they were waiting for Caitlyn and Riven to go in, but they didn't. So potentially they lost Baron and 2 kills and some turrets. So I went to split because Kogmaw is very good also at taking turrets. He can take them in a matter of 3 to 4 seconds. Right now, I don't really care if Fiora dies. Fiora, least of my worries. My worries right now are to get turrets and end the game. Because guess what? You don't want to lose Baron. You don't want to... Right now, there's a hella team fight going on. Riven's smart getting Guardian Angel. Yasuo's still doing nothing. 3 and 9 and 6. We get top turret and top inhib, in which we also got mid. So we got 2 lanes of super minions going on. And we have team fight advantage because I'm so fed and I have so much burst damage. What are you going to do? So in situations like this with Kogmaw, you do not want to go head first. You do not want to engage the fight. Let your team engage the fight and you follow behind. You never want to be in the front line. You always want to follow behind everybody. Because if you follow where everyone is, if you follow where, if you follow in the front line and, well, there's not really anything else to say, really. If you're in the front line, you're going to die as Kogmaw because they're just going to burst you down and then you're not going to have any damage to do anything. So, always stay in the back. Position yourself where you're going to be the most useful. Honestly, oh, look at this. Flashed. But this is a stupid fight by them. They don't know that we just got back. We had home guard. And they're basically useless. Oh, I wish I got them. Oh, let's go back a little. Let's go back. Let's jump back, boys. Let's jump back. Alright, see? Boom, we got an extra kill because of all that damage. Rengar jumps on me, so I thought fast and flashed out. So, like that, use your flashes to your advantage. Like, if I didn't flash, I'd probably die by Rengar, and then we'd never have the opportunity to get Elder Dragon. Because guess what? We don't have enough damage for that without me. And that's the kind of mentality that you gotta have as Kogma, is that you cannot die. If you die in these team fights, you're not gonna be, your team is basically screwed because you're a main damage output, especially with the tank meta right now. Like, I've got 2 tanks, but 3 damage dealers, including myself. You gotta be alive in these fights, because if you don't position yourself and you're in the front line and then you get bursted down but then blame your team for what happened, it's your fault because you're Kogma. You should know that you're immobile and you can't do it. See right here, Fiora did the right thing by engaging, and then I'll just clear out some minions real quick and stack my... Also stack your Rage Blade every single time you're about to use it. And we're coming down to the end. I'm bursting down Rengar. Riven doesn't know what to do. She was actually really good. She absolutely obliterated it. Got that kill. Riven tries to save the day, but guess what? I position myself back, and I can get those kills. Boom, boom, boom. Lots of... That was horrible positioning. I get jumped on and die right here. There's nothing you can do there. I didn't have flash. I didn't have anything, and then Yasuo gets the kill, and then they can finally end. I didn't have flash, I didn't have heal, I didn't have anything up, did I? Hope to God not. So there's nothing you could do there if you're low health in the enemy nexus. Unless you have flash, then flash out, and then come back in. Literally, you just want to stay alive as Kogma. So that's potentially the #1, potentially notes and hints and gameplay on how to carry with Kogma. If you did enjoy this video, I know I was kind of sloppy, I was kind of messy in the beginning, but and repeated myself a lot, but it's really as simple as what I've been saying. And I do hope this guide helped you out just a little bit, and I do hope that you can get out of your silver, bronze, elo because of these horrible players, and you can carry yourself due to this guide. If you follow it and listen to my steps, farm, position yourself, and win. That's all you gotta do. If you farm for your items non-stop, do good last hit very well, you position yourself in team fights well by not being the front line but coming in after all the ultis and everything has happened, and you kind of back off a little whenever there's a potential of you getting bursted down, and then you come in and sweep up, clean up the floor. Then you have such a major potential of winning that you can carry yourself out of any game. Also, have a team built around yourself. Protect the Kogma is the slogan that you want to do. And that's the slogan that you gotta live by if you're gonna be playing Kogma. If you're a team of full assassins, don't play Kogma. Play someone who's gonna live throughout team fights, and Lucian or someone who's very mobile along with your assassins. But if you have tanks on your team and there's tanks on the other team, Kogma is your best choice to win. So I do hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out, guys.